All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to get today's action started, so much football, so much energy, so much anticipation, and of course, the All Stars are in the place to be. Brought to you by none other than Gridiron Productions LLC, Voice Sports, and NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. We're going to take it to the level and we're going to push it past the limit as the Golden Isle Grizzlies will face off against, that's right, none other than the Florida Champion Football League All-Star roster. You're going to get a great collective of players from all over the FCFL playing for this all-star squad in white. They'll face off against the Golden Isle Grizzlies as we look to get some audio from the field. Great action set to take place all day today. Immediately following this game, the sponsorship game that will be held with a 3 p.m. kickoff, as well as the Super Bowl itself tonight, as the Rise will face off against the Daytona Beach Broncos. Somebody has to get that ring. We're going to find out for sure today as the All Stars get ready to kick off to the Grizzlies. I'm going to take the time throughout the course of the game and run down the rosters as we have opening kickoff. Takes a nice bounce at the 23, fielded with some movement, and goes around the left side. That ball on the ground. Woo! First play of the game. And the ball popped out like a baby. 9 months and 3 days. Give me that, shawty. And already the All-Stars will take possession at the 24-yard line. Now, when you talk about this FCFL All-Star roster, you got to start with the Central Florida Blue Devils. You got to make your way back down to the Fort Pierce Bengals. Then you got to get on over. Man, of course, you got to go to the Central Florida Centurions. You got the Daytona Beach Broncos, of course, the Flagler County Bulldogs. And, of course, you got the Pompano Beach Outlaws in the mix, along with the Rise, the Florida Cougars, and up until last week, the undefeated Bulls, all submitting 7 players to this massive roster, and they're getting ready to knock heads with the Golden Isle Grizzlies. No lack of size up front as the Grizzlies make their way out onto the field, led by number 3, Big Chris 7. Got some help up front as well with number 90, my man Big Juan. And the Grizzlies will look to shift things around early in this one just to get a good feel for what they're going to go at. So many players competent here. They'll take the snap, quick pitch to start things off. They'll come around the left side, tries to usher his way upfield and won't go far. Tackle made by number 29 who steps up and delivers the shot. Rob Harris, very solid for this Grizzlies defense as a open field tackler. One you have to keep your eye out for. This Grizzlies team, again, just talented in so many different ways independently. They got the kind of confidence that despite this flag on the field, have the kind of confidence to say we can beat some of the very best in this league. So this game not only a showcase to see the abilities of so many of the great players involved in Florida Champion Football League, but the Grizzlies get a chance to put that little asterisk by their name if they can get this victory against some of the best. Now, the All-Star team breaks the huddle in white with blue trim, wearing their team-specific helmets. Quick snap, and play is whistled dead prior to the snap. Several players wearing the same number and almost identical in position. Three receivers to the near side, quick snap, got a clean pocket, all kinds of time, throws it, and caught. Nice coverage. David Murray able to collapse down. Tristan Alfaro on the reception. You have to get any crowd sounds. You got to talk to my man, see what's going on over there. Got to get some of that ambiance going. As three receivers break the huddle to the near side, one to the top, pinching on the coverage and sliding out to the flats as number 9 draws back, steps up, able to evade, and will not get away as he comes down and collapses from the top of the play. Number 9 staying with it and able to get to the QB. Josh Bradley will pick up his first tackle for a loss in today's game with the ball spotted on the 34-yard line. Dare to say 33, being generous. As we're working on the audio now, I want to tweak everything, make sure everything's perfect, as we still have 2 great games coming your way, even though you're looking at the All-Star game now. Good snap, flushed out of the pocket, and what a pass rush as he gets to the quarterback, and he has 0 time to make 0 decisions and will result in 0 gain. A lot of zeros on that one. Yes, Josh Bradley already establishing himself as an issue, able to pierce that right side of the offensive line, and rotations will start to take place up front. 97 will get a breather. Timeout on the field. So many great sponsors here bringing you this weekend of extraordinary action. Definitely have to stop and let it be known. That's right. Want to give special shouts out to the all-day sponsors. I mean, they rocking with you all day long. The city of Daytona Beach for putting on this extravaganza. Also, that's right, the DBPD. That's right, Daytona Beach Police Department. That's right, the boys in blue representing it so you can enjoy some good football too. Volusia Sheriff's Youth Foundation, along with Volusia County's Air One, all doing some tremendous things. You'll get a chance to find out more about them as well throughout the course of the day as both teams come out of the timeout period and the Grizzlies look to set their defense up. 3-man pass rush showing. Drops back, got all kind of time. He can hold Bible study back there, and the Lord said throw it. Overpassed. Overthrown indeed. Trying to connect with number 21 in the back of the end zone. Sandravius O'Neal. Pass will soar. And excellent coverage underneath and over the top. Again, number 29, Rob Harris on the coverage. And got some help from his free safety back there. Number 39. Active in on the play as well. This will give the Grizzlies possession of the football as they'll make their way out onto the football field offensively as an array of players on the All-Star team set to do their thing. Hello? $49.03, Glass Manor Drive, 202. $202 is the door number. Do what? No, 4903 Glass Manor. It says it digitalized. 4903 Glass Manor. 202 is the door number. Thank you. As we return to the action, three receivers to the top for the Grizzlies as they set up. They'll take it, rolls the pocket. Quarterback will keep it, bounces to the far outside, and will run out of bounds, and that will go for yet a 2-yard loss, unable to get to the edge. Got you. My apologies. Got a delivery coming here, man. Try and get people right. It's supposed to have been here yesterday, man. I want to enjoy this game like everybody else. Ball spotted on the 38-yard line. Coming out in the shotgun formation, max protection. Edging up, breaks the huddle. Grizzlies go up top. Chicken box got a man. Bang! And incomplete. Nice coverage on the interior pass. Died out. But a beautiful read nonetheless. Taking his shots downfield. The Golden Isle Grizzlies, led by head coach Sean Brown, offensive coordinator Michael Willis, special teams coach Al Manley, along with assistant coaches Leonard Hicks and team manager Julius Bradley, present to you the Golden Isle Grizzlies. They'll place the ball on the 39-yard line here. They'll need to pick up about 7 if they want to keep this drive alive. And a good hard snap count and a punt, low lying. And indeed will go short and will fall maybe 6 yards upfield. Possibly deflected. I can't say for sure, but we'll go back to the instant replay. And indeed it was, as they will be able to take possession of the football at the 45. Nice pass rush by number 34 to get in. Jonathan Tucker able to disturb the punt, and that will give a Florida Champion Football League All-Stars possession of the football on the 44. Excellent. We got the field audio back. Outstanding. So now we got the audio cleared up. Appears the Grizzlies will re-kick. They'll snap the ball from the 39. Low snap. Oh, loses it. Unable to pick it up, and he is beat down and will go down at the 23-yard line. Again, excellent pass rush getting through number 11 and 52. Balls through and gets to the punter. Never had a chance. Milton Robinson, number 11. Also, Raymond Bryant wearing number 11 for the Broncos. Potentially in on that stop. And again, they'll go in punt formation. Wow. Is that a replay? Wow, no chance in hell to do anything with that. As we go back to the live action, All Stars with four receivers takes the snap handoff. Stiff arm, get off me, younger. Rook, please them all. 15, 10, 5, and into the red zone deeply. Touchdown. What? Give me 7, baby. Quick and scores from the outside. A nice run, just a delayed draw, and able to scoot a baby into the end zone and put the first 6 points on the scoreboard. Elusive run. As we go to this, the replay. Look, the show 4, but able to gash him. Good stiff arm, takes it around the right side, and got one man in space and gives him the shoulder shimmy, and he will go into the end zone. Textbook. Textbook. That's how you draw it up. That's how you want to see it. That's how you break it down. And set to go for the point after attempt. They'll line it up. And the kick is up. He didn't make it. And that will send the Grizzlies special teams back out onto the football field. 6-0 to score in this one. Beautiful day for football action live here in Daytona Beach. Again, today's game brought to you by the City of Daytona Beach, the Daytona Beach Police Department, Volusia Sheriff's Youth Foundation, and the Volusia County Air One team. This all-star studded event is going to be one you will definitely enjoy. We'll do a full rundown of the teams in just a few moments. We wanted to make sure we got everything situated for your enjoyment. Thank you to all those watching from home, those in attendance, and those sharing it on your social media platform. 6-0 the score in this one. All Stars just went up after an impressive touchdown run. And the kick takes a nice lean lane into the hands of the Grizzlies. And a nice kick return will take it back above the 35 to about the 36. So a nice return. And at the conclusion of the first quarter, 6-0. And able to get to the QB quickly. Walking back like he's done it 1,000. The big man continues to be a factor. Said something about Big Juan Villapando. Telling you, man. Juan gets a good push on the interior, keeps those legs turning. He is going to be something this offensive line will have to account for every snap. Big Juan. And Foster Exchange scoops it up, looks for something to do, gashes up forward, loses another defender, up to the 40. Woo! They like, oh my goodness, yanked him. Not to move. And he'll take it up to the 47 before he's actually hit. Whoa. Don't give him the move that early in the day. We still got football to play. Representing for the Central Florida Blue Devils, number 4, Frank Ward, along with number 6, Marcina Gay, number 9, Shelton Pratt Jr., wearing number 5, Darian Robinson, along with number 44, Sean Eck, wearing number 51, Damian Dalton, along with number 52, Brody Wolf. Also a part of this FCFL All-Star roster, representing for the Fort Pierce Bengals. Quick snap and throws. And that pass scooped up. And he was hit as soon as he thought about going upfield. Number 22 never had a chance. Representing for the Fort Pierce Bengals, number 7, Antoine Edgecombe, number 10, Cam Webb, number 12, Rodney Walter, number 21, Sandravius O'Neal, along with number 33, Willie Boston, number 34, Jonathan Tucker, and number 55, Rudy Ulysses. Again, the Pompano Beach Outlaws got representing for them, number 1, Clifford Hamilton, Matthew Charles, wearing number 0, number 3, Terry Taylor, number 4, Deontay Diaz, number 17, Emmanuel Badilio, number 78, Joseph Hanna, number 81, Shedrick Henley. Drops back under all kinds of pressure and duress and cannot get away from that all-star defense, and a huge sack results as the pressure continues to get to him. And head coach Sean Brown has his hands full. Oh, this second down in Disney World for the Grizzlies. Coming out of the shotgun, takes the snap, pressure untouched, and look at that replay. Somebody gonna be going to the red box tonight, getting that move to the blind side, watching it keep it slow mo. Able to move the blind side of the quarterback, brings him down.
Timeout, Grizzlies.
Grizzlies want to talk about it. I imagine he would after seeing that instant replay. Golden Owl Grizzlies in this one, down 6-0 to the Florida Champion Football League All-Star roster. Today's game brought to you by the City of Daytona Beach, Daytona Beach Police Department, Volusia Sheriff and Youth Foundation, as well as Volusia County Air One. So happy to have each and every last one of you watching. Make sure you like, love, and share everywhere. These great games coming your way because they're brought to you by none other than the upper echelon and live streaming, Gridiron Productions, LLC, in conjunction Voice Sports, National Youth Sports Radio. We're going to have us a great time today. All the talking season aside, the final stuff the season coming in for the Grizzlies.
Second and long.
Minimal pickup on the play. Once again, representing for the Pompano Beach Outlaws, number 1, Matthew Charles, Terry Taylor, Devontae Diaz, Emmanuel Badillo, Joseph Hanna, Cedric Henley. Representing for the Daytona Beach Broncos, number 1, Kenneth Jackson, number 3, Malik Wilson, number 9, Rasheed Bloss, number 11, Raymond Bryant, number 16. And a gaping run, and around the right side, finds the room, and tries to continue to run after he knew he was down. Come on, baby. Bring that thing back to the 37-yard line. Great pickup.
Number 1, Mario Hayes with the quarterback keeper.
Number 16, Darius Campbell, along with number 17, Trevor Young, and number 20, Quentin Green, representing for the DB Broncos. And typically when you have a team that's in the Super Bowl, those players don't play in the All-Star game. Well, in Florida Champion Football League, you do have the players participate in both. The energy and excitement and the opportunity to be selected is just too great to let that slide. Up 6-0 here is the All-Stars, and the Grizzlies continue to churn away on the ground. Too aggressive with their ball carrying to be considered a conservative choice by the coach.
Sounds much better.
Sean Brown, not only the head coach, but the defensive coordinator. Michael Willis controls the offense as the offensive coordinator, along with the assistance of Al Manley and special teams and Leonard Hicks. The Golden Owls Grizzlies team is in position to do some great things. Good snap. And off and hit quickly. Woo! Nowhere to run, baby. Get some of that.
No gain on the play.
Coming around that outside is undeniable. Get him some. All-Star game, baby. Poster show out.
Yeah, but it's also right next to Millville.
Beautiful attack angle from the outside edge.
This reach longer? Yeah, it goes 25 feet.
They'll advance the ball up to the 48-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 5.
Grizzlies only need 5 here.
But I remember.
One receiver. Big boy tight. Tries to hand it off, and again, you have to protect that outside edge. Coming off the corner with aggression. And able to get to him quickly. This all-star defense collapsing from the left side. Their left, your right. And finding success on that right side of the offensive line as far as blitzing from that. Look to see the coaching staff make notations of it and continue to test it. Despite the fact the Grizzlies were able to advance the ball up to the 47-yard line. One receiver near side. They'll take the snap, shows it to him. Oh, and he's hit from the backside. Nowhere to run. Broken play. And the pressure just
Sack
too
in
much.
the backfield.
Nowhere to go, baby. And this all-star defense continues to rotate players in and out.
Sack by number 8, Darius Covington on
Beautiful
the
day for
play.
football action.
Second down and long.
Ball on the 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun. Max protection. 2 receivers to the near side. Drops back looking. Low, plants his feet. Throws across his body. And nearly intercepted into double coverage.
Is incomplete.
Demarion Hines looking downfield. Not only throwing across the hash marks, but throwing into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't a turnover, as it ruled an incomplete pass, and the Grizzlies coaching staff will have a chance to talk to him about it. 6-0 the score in this one. All-Stars up and got up early off of a nice run from about 27 yards out that gave them the first score of the day. The Grizzlies take possession here in the second quarter and have controlled time possession most of the time. Also, throughout the course of today, halftime festivities, hey, and it's going to be a surprise, bro. Even I'm not told what's going down. So you get a chance to sit back and see what this city of Daytona Beach and the Florida Champion League have.
Timeout on the field. Timeout offense.
Timeout on the football field as the ball is set on the 40-yard line here in the second quarter of today's All-Star action. Again, 6 points separate these two teams. As we continue to run down the rest of the All-Star rosters, Central Florida Centurions selected Ricky Rogers along with number 7, Deontay Thomas, number 8, Darius Covington, number 11, Milton Robinson, along with number 14, Anthony Hurst Jr., number 15, Austin Lambert, and wearing number 54, Carlos Stroud. Representing for the Flagler County Bulldogs, number 3, Tristan Alfaro, along with number 4, Tylee Austin, number 6, Andre Rogerio, number 42, Daniel Mulaney, number 64, Jabari Buchanan, along with number 83, Christian Zambrowski. And rounding out the Flagler County Bulldogs, big Marcus McCormick rolls out to the right side sideline, tries to find a man.
Incomplete pass.
The pass will fall incomplete out of bounds near the 46 if it was to be caught. Long down in distance, something you had to deal with.
And
both
that's the end of the first half. The score,
And both teams
your
will head
All-Stars
to the
6,
sidelines.
Grizzlies 0.
And just to follow up on the announcer, 6-0 the score. We'll be back with the second half of this great All-Star game between the Florida Champion Football League All-Stars and the Golden Isle Grizzlies. You're watching Gridiron Productions, LLC. We'll be back with more halftime festivities in a moment.
do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause it's alive. No big, feel like it's hot. Shoot a shot. Coming in.
So apparently the other team has two numbers.
Look, we on number 29. So say what you say. I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'm a make a toast, cause it's alive. No big, feel like it's hot. Shoot a shot. Everybody wants to start different. First nobody want to listen. Now everybody pay attention. Now everybody pay free. Even Trump got to take a knee. When the horn blow, y'all gonna see. Make the wall fall down like. I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'm gonna make the toast, feel alive. No bill. I feel like pop. I shoot the shot. I'm coming in hot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to turn up for the second half, the Golden Isle Grizzlies down 6-0 in this one to the Florida Champion Football League All-Stars. The All-Stars comprised of players collected from more than 7 different teams, but all players putting on a show in this one. Up 6-0. The scoreboard wouldn't reflect the rotations, but representing for the All-Star squads, players representing from the Central Florida Blue Devils, the Fort Pierce Bengals, the Pompano Beach Outlaws, the Central Florida Centurions, the Daytona Beach Broncos, the Flagler County Bulldogs, along with the Florida Cougars, the Central Florida Bulls, and of course, the Rise. Coming up later today, the sponsorship game will be taking place with a 3 o'clock kickoff time. And tonight's Super Bowl between the Rise and none other than the Daytona Beach Broncos will be epic. Make sure you tune in and check it out, like, love, and share the streams everywhere as we were able to get some of the audio issues out the way and just settle in for great football action here in the second half. Was brought to my attention that we were going to have halftime shows. Hey, you're surprised just like I am. Let's make it happen and see how it plays out from here as the All-Stars and the Grizzlies get ready to take to the field for the second half of football action.
We're ready to start the second half. It'll be All-Stars football. Kickoff returns to the 35-yard line. Tre'Davious Mobley with the kickoff return. First down and 10. Ball at the 35-yard line. No gain on the play.
Nah. Outstanding as they come out of the halftime. Both these teams continuing to build. Inside handoff, and got some daylight, grid space, cuts across the 45 and up across the 50. Again, both teams.
For an All-Star first down.
Both teams come into today's game looking to put on an exhibition for the fans of the Florida Champion Football League. Many of these players on the All-Star squad had stellar spring seasons and rightly so, deserving to play in a game like this to spotlight their abilities. Up only 6-0 in this one. Substitutions will come in and rotate out accordingly as multiple players wearing their home team jersey numbers. Good snap, shuffle pitch, stretches the play out wide, but nice play by the D tackle, and that will lead to a massive loss as the defender able to just follow with him, stay with him, and continue to trickle backwards. Coach used to always say running east and west is not the best. That just proved it right there as the All-Stars will take a significant loss of about 8 yards on the execution of that play. And the Grizzlies from the Golden Isle will continue to try and make their adjustments and do their thing. Showing 4 receiver spread. Good snap. Flushed out of the pocket. Patches looks and finds a man. Great strike. Hit stride. And up the sideline, and he can go all the way. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. They get looking to the end zone so smooth. So smooth. So smooth. Touchdown. Tally Austin. And that'll add 6 more. That'll add some more points to the board. Again, multiple players on today's roster putting on a show for their prospective home teams, as all of the teams in the FCFL submitted 7 players to comprise this unit. Up 12-0 on the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies in black tops and white bottoms will line up to defend the point after attempt.
FCFL AllStars for the extra point.
Direct snap, in and out of the hands of the QB. Picks it up, tries to get upfield, and he is embraced. And a huge play by the Grizzlies again. Number 9 is having a massive day in the backfield. Josh Bradley has just been so disruptive. Yes, the All-Stars are up 12, but the Grizzlies have been getting some stellar play out of Josh Bradley, number 9. You go back from the opening kickoff to now, he has been a factor on that defensive front and continuously getting some negative yards despite the big plays or splash plays, if you will, that the All-Stars have been able to capitalize and put points on the board from. So as they get ready to kick it off, the Grizzlies head coach, Sean Brown, along with offensive coordinator Michael Willis, begin to have conversations about how to turn this thing around here in the second half. Nice kick. Fielded at the 13. Jab step. Cuts upfield. Has the lane. Takes it up across the 35. And brought down near the 38-yard line on a nice return.
20-yard kickoff return by number 22.
Ran right into the heart of the congestion. And that will send the Grizzlies offense back out onto the football field. Now, to go back over some of the things we saw in the first half and pertaining to the Grizzlies offense, they show the ability to throw the ball firmly downfield, had their fair share of difficulties establishing the run, and this offensive line has an array of players across from it to deal with from snap to snap, as the All-Star team has done a tremendous job at rotating players out and keeping fresh bodies on the field. Let's see if they can get some continuity here in the second half as they come out showing 3 receivers in a strong formation. Good snap, handoff, and will not get far beyond the line of scrimmage as he's met and stood up. But fall forward for maybe 2 yards to about the 42-yard line.
4-yard gain. It'll be second down and 6.
Very stingy defensive front for the All-Stars. Again, coming up, the sponsor game with the 3 o'clock kickoff time. And of course, the FCFL Super Bowl set for 7:30 this evening. Let the extravaganza begin. Show 2 receivers to the near side, takes a snap, drop back, look, rolls out, moves the pocket, and takes a shot upfield, has a man, and able to catch it. Breaks free to the 10, the 5, and the Grizzlies will score. Way to stay with the play as the ball bobbled it, but Ed kept his concentration, collected the football, and took it in. So the Grizzlies will score on that play. They prepared to go for the point after attempt. Still a lot of football left to be played. That's 6 less points they have to worry about. Let's see if they can capitalize and get this point after attempt. Come out showing 3 to the near side, 1 to the top. Good hard snap count. The quarterback will roll a pocket. He looks to keep it. Nowhere to go. Turns around, and he will find nothing. Marion Hines.
The score, 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Wanted to find some daylight and got served a bowl of shutdown soup. Just 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Special team units set to make their way back out onto the football field here in the second half. 6 points separate these 2 teams. Today's game of action brought to you by our proud sponsors. That's right, the City of Daytona Beach, Daytona Beach Police Department, Volusia Sheriff's Youth Foundation, Deputies, Kids, Greatness. Also, Volusia Sheriff's County Air One. Brought to my attention that Volusia County's Air One will be flying over the football field after the singing of the national anthem for the Super Bowl tonight. So you're in the right place to see all of that as Gridiron Productions LLC brings it to you in clarity. A lot of good stuff set to come your way. A beautiful day for football, no matter where you are around the country watching this. Like, love, and share everywhere. And set to do the honors. Nice kick. Will take a bounce at the 15 and be scooped up at about the 7. Looks to build some momentum, comes across the formation, keeps the legs turning, spins, and will go up to about the 26-yard line before brought down by number 44 on the tackle. 44 unlisted on the roster for the Grizzlies as the All-Stars will come out with a 6-point lead. Let's see if they look to build on it or if they look to bleed clock. That's a flag pre-snap. Legal substitution, and that will go against the All-Stars. Drops them back to the 22nd yard line. Will maintain the same formation, 4 receivers, 1 solo back, and a botched exchange between the center and quarterback, and he's hit inside the 5 and will go down at the 2. And this Grizzlies defense continuing to build on the momentum. We spoke on it a little earlier about how number 9, Josh Bradley, has been having his fair share of success. And here again, the Grizzlies defense able to take advantage of a botched exchange between the center and the QB. And as the quarterback finally gained possession of it, he was already inside his 5 and surrounded by Grizzlies. So 2nd down in Disney World for the All-Stars. And the Grizzlies will take a timeout.
Timeout defense.
Head coach and defensive coordinator Sean Brown wants to talk to his team, and that will send both squads to the sides. Again, coming up at 3 o'clock, the sponsorship game, a great matchup, will feature 2 teams you have to see to enjoy. My goodness. As the Central Florida Blue Devils face off against the Fort Pierce Bengals. Great action set to come your way as the Super Bowl will feature the Daytona Beach Broncos and the Rise. Florida Championship Football League action at its finest coming to you on behalf of Gridiron Productions, LLC, in conjunction with Voice Sports and NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. All-Stars will take the snap, pressured in the backfield, and he will go down. That's a safety. Yes. The referee says, walk by, puts his hands over his head, and that'll be 2 points. And possession of the football for the Grizzlies. So that pass rush, they're able to generate
your FCFL AllStars
12 to 8.
Grizzlies 8.
That will send the special team units back out onto the football field. As along with surrendering 2 points to the Grizzlies, the All-Stars will have to give a safety kick and give possession to the Grizzlies. Beautiful day here. Daytona Beach. And the safety kick will land near the 36. Scooped up and got some room. He's across the 50. He got daylight. And up to the 37-yard line before he's brought down. And that will give the Grizzlies great field position. So this offense has every reason to be excited. The question is, can they capitalize on it? Down by only 4 points here in the fourth quarter. The FCFL AllStars defensively.
The third quarter, the score. Your FCFL AllStars 12, Grizzlies 8.
The Grizzlies have been effective defensively, but so has the All-Stars. The question of offense can easily be surmised by the 12 points on the scoreboard as the All-Stars are able to put 2 touchdowns up in the first half. Can they do it one more time to give them that cushion they need? Or at least put together a nice sustaining drive and chew some of this clock up. Interesting to see if they'll go conservative or if they'll go aggressive. But I guarantee you one thing, this Grizzlies defense is going to try and put pressure on everything. Let's see if the offense can accommodate as well. Having success through the air last time. Let's see if they'll go back. And the Grizzlies do drop back all kind of time. Look, he can hold Bible study back there. And the Lord said, throw it. Brought down in the backfield.
And that's good for a quarterback sack.
And a nice play as the All-Stars defense finds home. Yeah, that 75 looked good, boy.
75 Benjamin Hooks on the play. Second down and long.
That'll move the ball back to the 45-yard line. And the Grizzlies, again, break the huddle. Looking to find some type of momentum. Quarterback holding that rock a whole lot too long last time. Can he do it again? Again, plenty of time as he rolls the pocket, looks downfield, continues to hold that football, and tries to do it with his legs before he's brought down at the 34. They will talk about it. The flag at the 49. The actual ball advanced up to the 32-yard line. The officials will start to walk it back. You know somebody that made a mistake here. You know them boys done messed that money up. Yeah. Come on, ref. Talk to me nice. And again, holding will go against the Grizzlies to back them up 5. I'm going to put them at the 45-yard line. Grizzlies look to break the huddle.
Second and long.
Good snap, handoff, and they'll try to power their way over the right side of that offensive line, and they will get maybe 2 yards, if that. That'll give them possession at the 47-yard line. Here in the fourth quarter of action, the Grizzlies need to get in the end zone if they want to get the lead in some way, shape, or form. They got possession of football. Let's see if they can make the most of it. Good snap. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to keep it. It does. Up across the 40 and out of bounds at the 35. And he bounces off the turf. Rob Harris. And a flag on the play. Wow. I hope it wasn't words exchanged. She looked clean, got out of the pocket. Gets upfield on the replay. Hit. Clean.
It's against the defense. That'll be a first down.
Maybe some extra talking taking place. The officiating wanted to penalize. And it will advance them forward inside the 20 to the 17.
Ball at the 19-yard line.
I formation. Handoff on the halfback counter and got some rum dances behind that offensive lineman. Takes it down inside the 5.
That's good for a Grizzly first down. First
And the
and
Grizzlies
goal.
very close to being able to put some points on the board. They get in here. It could end up very, very interesting. Again, coming up at 3 o'clock, the sponsor game.
Timeout defense. Timeout on the field.
Will feature two great teams from the Florida Championship Football League that will knock heads. Both teams picking up additional instructions from their coaching staff, as today's game is brought to you by none other than the city of Daytona Beach, Volusia Sheriff's Youth Foundation, Daytona Beach Police Department, and Volusia County Air One. Daytona Beach's finest, putting on for your football enjoyment. Man, so many people excited about this game tonight. The Super Bowl between the Rise and the Broncos. Who you got? Put that thing in the comments. And a nice handoff around the right side will get them maybe one. Here to maybe two. Who do you like going into the next game? The Rise, a very competent team. Hey, the Daytona Beach Broncos can put up a lot of points. Man. Chime in the comments box. Let us know what your thoughts are. Whether you want to do it from, I like the uniform color, or maybe you coming from the perspective of understanding schemes and philosophy and personnel. Tell us what you think about tonight's Super Bowl matchup. Second and goal up at a box exchange between the center and QB, and he'll have to fall on it. That'll cost him a yard. Third down and goal. What a group. No, they didn't get all the way down to the 1 yard line to start tripping, bucko. They down there tripping, bucko. Ball on the 3 yard line.
Third down. Third and goal from the 3 yard line.
Can the All-Star defense keep them out of the end zone? We will find out in just a second. Shouts out to my man Mad Max. He's going with the Rise tonight. And they look to fight their way forward, and the All-Stars are keeping back.
And the run is stopped by the defense.
Big play right there. Yeah. Again, 7 players from each team selected to be a part of this All-Star squad that's playing against the Grizzlies right now.
Timeout on the field. Timeout offense.
And a timeout on the field. Let's go to one of our great idea. Like that. Make sure you like, love, and share. Hit the subscribe button for none other than Gridiron Productions, LLC. Don't miss any of the games that's coming up this evening. As the precursor link is already up, you can hit the option on there that it will alert you and let you know that the live stream has started. Check them out. 3 o'clock kickoff and 7:30. Tonight of all nights, you'll get yours truly, along with my man, Mr. Friday Night Tights himself, Kenny Long. We'll be breaking down the Super Bowl action between the Rise and the Broncos, man. It's going to be great. Don't do anything but tune in. Even if you watch it in your cell phone and you at work on the forklift, don't crash into nothing. We just gonna let you enjoy the game.
This will
So
be
many great
fourth
sponsors, so
down
much great
and
football.
goal.
Don't go anywhere. 4th down and goal right here for the Grizzlies. Can they get in? Overload to one side. Good snap. He got space. Can he get to the edge? Touchdown!
Quarterback keeper, number 1, Demario Hayes, into the end zone. And that's
Yeah.
good for a touchdown.
It's system, baby. Keep it simple science. That's right. Keep it simple. Sweet. And to the end zone goes the Grizzlies, and the Golden Isles go up 14-12. Whether they make the point after attempt by field goal or go for it on the ground will leave an interesting number on the scoreboard for the All-Stars to have to sort through. The first half, Grizzlies got off to a slow start, but able to put up 14 unanswered here in the second half. Somebody was ready. Another direct snap around the right side and plows into the end zone. The point after attempt is good.
42 points. Quarterback keeper, Demario Hayes, with the score. With 6 minutes remaining.
We have a player
in the
shaking up on the
ballgame.
play.
Your All-Stars 12, Grizzlies 16.
Shaking up on the play. Point after attempt is good. 16-12. This All-Star team set to come out and do what they do. Do you think the All-Stars can come back and win this game? Or do you think the Grizzlies has this game on lock? Chime in your comments box. We want to know what you think as you're watching the way this game is going. Does the body language for the All-Stars lead you to think that they're fired up and ready for this next possession with 6 minutes left? Or do you think the Grizzlies defense that has been dominant all day will continue that dominance here in the last 6 minutes? Talk about it. Fully interactive. We want you to be a part of the broadcast. Chime in the comments box. 16-12 the score. Grizzlies. Let the kick it off for sure. Beautiful day here in Daytona Beach. Tell your friends about it.
D to the M to the AXX. Yeah. Whoa, D to the M to the AXX. D-Max, that's how I ball. D-Max, better than y'all. D-Max, like my style. D-Max, driving you wild. D-Max, that's how I ball. D-Max, better than y'all. D-Max, like my style. D-Max, driving you wild. Who to blame? That's what the opposing team is saying when I step in the game. They see I got too much swag in my veins. And every time I move, all they see is that I leave behind flames.
And the Grizzlies will kick it off a squibber. And that may not go 10 yards. As they will indeed corral it around the 44-yard line. And indeed, they will spot it at the 43. So,
FCFL AllStars
Outlaw, the All-Stars will send their offense out onto the football field with some great field position to build on. The only thing standing between them and the end zone is this Grizzlies defense. Mind you, a defense that has been very good at getting negative yards out of this squad. Let's see how they'll break up and put things together for this last Draft clock already burning as the All-Stars will take another infraction and will walk them back to the 47. Wow.
After the flag, it'll be first down and 15.
Wow. 3:45 remaining in the game. Can the All-Stars get in the end zone? Showing 4 receivers. High snap. Handoff. Oh, splits 2 defenders. Runs through a third. Fights through a fourth. Bro, get off me, youngin. Ugh. Keep fighting his way forward up to the 40 and up to the 39.
Samuel stays on his feet across the 40-yard line.
Power football. Just refusing to go down. Takes him up to the 39-yard line.
Second down and 6. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Showing 3 receivers. Good snap, direct. Rolls the pocket to the left side. Looks to keep it and will step out of bounds near the 40. To run out of bounds and stop the clock.
Quarterback keeper. No gain on the play. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Just outside of 2:30 remaining in this game, and the All-Stars with the ball on the 40-yard line needs to get in the end zone if they want to take the lead. A field goal would not be enough. Draws back all kinds of time. Pats it, throws it high, incomplete. In and out of hands of the intended receiver.
Pass is incomplete.
Had multiple options, but chose that one. Cool. They'll put the ball back on the 40-yard line.
Timeout, FCFL AllStars. Timeout.
And a timeout charge to the FCFL All-Stars with 136 remaining in the game. Once again, you're watching Gridiron Productions, LLC, in conjunction with Voice Sports. Viewing our youth consistently everywhere is what we do. See tomorrow stars today, along with NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Shouts out to my man Kenny Long, representing well. Great football set to come your way as the Super Bowl set to hit tonight at 7:30. It's gonna be bananas, baby, bananas.
Fourth down and 7.
Wow, and looking for somewhere to go with it. Bounces out to the outside. Ball pops loose. Ball on the ground. Scooped up by the Grizzlies with some momentum. He's to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and 5. Touch your neighbor, tell him you love him. Touchdown, Grizzlies. And that may be the dagger. That may be the dagger. And the Grizzlies come in, and with just outside of a minute left, wow, that clock burning, baby. Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, stick a fork in it. This one is done. The final score,
And that's the ball game.
FCFL AllStars will fall
Grizzlies
to the
22.
Golden Isle Grizzlies
FCFL
16-12.
AllStars 12.
On behalf of our sponsors, the Daytona Beach Police Department, Volusia Sheriff's Youth Foundation, Volusia County Air One, and the City of Daytona Beach. On behalf of Gridiron Productions LLC, Big Kev and Lil Kev, my man Kenny Long, NYSR, and of course, Voice Sports, we'll be back at 3 with the kickoff of your sponsor bowl game here live from Daytona Beach, Florida. Peace.